Alrighty, everyone, back to 2018 Atlanta Braves. This is game 70, 74? Yeah, game 74. We start a 3-game series at home against Baltimore. A little American League, interleague action here. Let's go ahead and look at your starting lineups for today's game. It is going to be Craig Gentry in left field, Adam Jones in center field, Manny Machado at short, Mark Trumbo in right field, Danny Valencia is the third base, Jonathan Scope is at second base, Chris Davis at first base, Caleb Joseph is the catcher. Pitching today, it is going to be the right-hander, 6'3", 205-pound Alex Cobb. He's 4-5 with a 1.25 whip. And they'll be going against Ender Inciarte in center field, Ozzie Albies at second, Freddie Freeman at first, Nick Markakis at right, Taylor Flowers is the catcher, Charlie Culberson in left field. We just played him in Texas against my 2021 Tampa Bay Rays. Dansby Swanson is at shortstop, Johan Camargo is at third base, and pitching today for your Braves is the left-hander, 6'5", 255-pounder Sean Newcomb. He's 7-5 on the season with the 1.26 ERA. All right, well, let's get it to the table and see what we can get going today. Game 74 is going to be in the books. We're almost to the halfway point, boys. Almost to the halfway. It's only taken us 5 years to get here, but we're almost to the halfway mark. All right, let's turn on some lights. Cameras, action. All right. We got our percentile dice. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose some dice that don't match that. What dice are these different enough? I guess they're different enough. I think they'll be different enough. Let's try it and see how it goes. Alright, so Sean Newcomb finishes up his warm-up tosses. And we are ready for game 74. Almost the halfway point, boys and girls. Craig Gentry standing things off for Baltimore. 7 is a ballpark. 16. Really? Right off the bat? Do you want to do this right off the... I mean, like, literally right off the bat? Ballpark 16 is a wheelhouse. Against the lefty. Against the left... Oop, that's not what I wanted. Against the left-hander. 90, and that's going to be a ground ball to short. Fortunately, whew, he didn't get a hold of that one. Let's try not to roll any more sevens there. Sean Newcomb, Mr. Ballpark Man, right in the middle of the 7. That's crazy. That's a let's just give him a wheelhouse check, and that's Adam Jones, and he's going to smash it into right field for a base hit. Smashes it in there for a base hit. Adam Jones is aboard. Manny Machado, runner at first. 1 out in the top of the first. Here we go. Newcomb, 8, top 61. Top 61 is going to be a fly ball to right. 2 away. Manny Machado done. And then Mark Trumbo. I had a lot of fun. I played the Baltimore Orioles. I was doing a replay of them. I'm trying to remember what season it was. I think it was 2014 or 2015. I was having a lot of fun with these guys. Mark Trumbo and Manny Machado and Adam Jones and Jonathan Sculp. Yeah, they were a lot of fun. 2018. Let's hope they're not as fun. Mark Trumbo. That is a 9er. Patient 42. Patient 42 is going to be a base hit. And we have got to get some cards out to find out what happens with the runners. Okay. First single. It's a sharp liner. Drops in front of the left fielder. Runner on first. Advances 1 base. So Trumbo delivers. And we have 2 men aboard with 2 outs for Danny Valencia. Danny Valencia. And that is a wheelhouse 09. So that's going to be a wheelhouse, or it's going to be a ballpark 09. And that's going to be a wheelhouse for Danny Valencia, who hits 6 home runs versus left-handers. That's why he's in the lineup today. And a 09 is gone. He's hit it out. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 3-0 in the top of the first. Jonathan Scope is up. That is a 3 tough. 0-4. That's a little bit too late. That is a strike 3 on the outside corner. And that will end the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first. 3-0. 3 runs and 3 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the first. And Alex Cobb, he's got a bad card too. He does not have a good card. 5 in a ballpark, 7 in play, 10 in play, 11 in play. What was Alex Cobb's? He was 5-15 with a 4.90 ERA. So yeah, we can probably get these 3 runs and more back here. I'm just saying. That is a 6. Tough 15 against a right-hander. Is it going to be a swing and a miss? Enter Inciarte down on strikes. That brings up Ozzy Albies. Ozzy, we're just trying to get better batting averages. Let's go, Ozzy. Let's go. In play 43. It's going to be popped up to the shortstop. 2 away. And that brings up Freddie Freeman, the left-hander, against Alec Cobb, the righty. 9. Patient 07. They're going to give him nothing to swing at. Nothing at all. So Freeman will take the first base. Freeman will take first base. Brings up Nick Markakis. 10 in play. 98, though, is going to be a fly ball to right. And that's going to do it. We go to the bottom. We go to the top of the second inning. 3-0 in favor of the Braves because we keep rolling Sean Newcomb's wheelhouse check. Chris Davis rolls a 9.54. And he's just not that patient. He's going to get it off the end of the bat and fly it out to Culberson in left field. Caleb Joseph, the catcher today. Caleb Joseph. Top 39 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2-way, and that brings up the pitcher spot. We have the pitcher hitting card. Alex Cobb is card number 5. And that is a patient 67. And he's not that patient, so it's going to be ground ball to second, and that's going to do it. So, we go to the bottom of the second. Still 3-0 in favor of your Orioles. The O's. Now you have Tyler Flowers up. Tyler Flowers, that's a wheelhouse 14. That is a wheelhouse 14, and that is hit well by Flowers. It's got some distance. It's carrying. It is gone into the chop house in right field. And we got one of our runs back. It's 3-1 now. And the hometown crowd going crazy, crazy. Charlie Culberson in play 36, and that will be a base hit single by Charlie. Base hit single by Charlie. That brings up DSP Swanson. Ten in play 80. And that's a fly ball. It's going out to center field. Adam Jones will make the catch. Yohan Camargo's up. Big hit by Camargo would help. Let's go, Johan. Tough 65. That's a fly ball to right. And that brings up our pitcher spot. Unfortunately, Sean Newcomb is betting card number 1. In play 39 is not good enough, though. 39 is going to be ground ball to short, and that's going to do it. So you go to the third inning, 3-1, each team with a home run. Unfortunately, they had more runners on than we did. Craig Gentry's up. Again, both of these pitchers don't have very great cards. Patient 23, and he will earn himself a walk on the 3-2 pitch. Adam Jones is up. Another patient 46. Fortunately, he's going to pop this one up high in the infield. Who's going to call for it? It's going to be Swanson. He'll take it and tuck it in. No advancement from first. That brings up Manny Machado. Manny. 3 tough. 86. That's going to be ground ball to short. We got a chance at 2 here. Chance at 2. Double play is 7 or less. No. We're only going to get the 6-4 put out. So Machado hustles down the line to keep out of the double play. And Woodman 564. Sorry, I was covered up that screen and I had to stop the stream to get so I could see my chat. So thank you for coming by, Mr. Woodman 564. Good to see you. Trumbo is up. Let's hope Trumbo doesn't hit a jumbo. 6 is tough 94. Either way, it's going to be a fly ball, and it's going down the line in left field. Out there's Culberson, and he makes a nice running catch out there and tosses the ball into the fans. We go to the bottom of the third inning. 3-1 is your score. Danny Noah's Ender Inciarte. Let's see if our team can bat now. 4 in play 46. Oh my gosh. 10-45. 10-45 is a base hit. 46 is a pop up to second. Unbelievable. 1 number off. Of course it was. Brings up Ozzy. Ozzy's here. Ozzy's about ready to go crazy. In plays 19, and that is going to be a base hit over the head of Scope into right field. 14 stolen bases. Ozzy. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it with Freddie Freeman on the plate, though. Freddie's batting pretty hot so far. Don't want to get thrown out. Freeman, that is a 9. Patient, 78. Oh, look at that. Gosh, 77. 78. It's a grounder to short. We got a chance at a double, or they got a chance at a double play. 6 or less. And it is a 7. So just barely hustling there. It's going to be another 6-4. And that brings up Markakis. Nick with 2 outs. Freeman at first now. 8, tough, 38. Tough, 38. Oh my God, 37! That's 3 in 1 inning. We missed by 1 point. 38, that's a 24 to 37 is a base hit. Oh my gosh. 3 in 1 inning. It's just not your day when that happens. Oh my God. 3, 1 numbers off. 3, that would have been base hits. Oh my God. We go to the 4th, still 3-1 is your score. That is crazy. Danny Valencia with the big 3-run home run in the first. Patient this time, 63 is going to be a base hit, so he's 2 for 2. And that brings up Jonathan Scope. Jonathan. 932. 9 is Patient. 32 is going to be a double. And let's see what happens with the runner first. Grounded down the line. Runners advance 2 bases. So a double for Scope. And we have 2 on and nobody out for Chris Davis. Defensive play in. Why not? Defensive play in. Valencia is at third. Scope is at second. Chris Davis at the plate. 11. Patient 31. Patient 30. And walked. Well, maybe halfway intentionally walked him. And now it brings up the right-hander, Caleb Joseph. Sean Newcomb, you need to get out of this. Bases loaded. Nobody out. We're going to play halfway. We're going to go for the double play. We'll give up the run if we have to. Come on. Bases loaded. Let's go. That is a 7. Ballpark 79 is an in play. In play for Joseph. 88 is not good for him. That's a grounder to short. Swanson with it. Picks it up. Throws it to Albies. Albies on to Freeman. Can they turn it? No, they cannot. 6-4. They can't turn the double play. Run comes in. And now with 1 out, it is Alex Cobb, the pincher spot, due up. I think they're going to go ahead and pinch hit. Let's see. We have a lefty out there right now, so they'll bring in Austin Wims. They'll bring in Austin Wims for a pinch hit. They'll give it a whirl and see how it goes. I mean, they might as well. They got to run in. It's 4-1, and they can blow this game open right now if they get a big base hit. Runners at first and second. We're playing back, going for the double play. And that is a 6-45. Oh! 1 to 45 is a strikeout. 46 would have been a double. So that time it actually worked to our advantage. That is a swing and a miss. Holy cow, that was close though. He gave it a good bat. Good at bat. Good at bat. And that is going to be it. We go to the top of the order. And Newcomb trying to get through this 4th inning. Sean Newcomb. Craig Gentry. Patient 50. And that is going to be a base hit single. Of course it is. Base hit single. And runner on first advances 1 base. So single by Gentry. It is now 5-1. And that brings up Adam Jones. And, yeah, we're going to let him stay out there. He got himself into this trouble. Sean Newcomb, don't roll a 7. Just saying. A Patient, 86. That's going to be grounded to short. He'll flip it over to second, and the route will retire the side. But they scored 2 runs and 2 hits and no errors. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Well, you can score some runs, but not right now, I guess. So Alex Cobb is done. We have to find a new pitcher. We have a righty, and then a switch hitter. So it looks like they're going to bring in the right-hander. Is it going to be Darren O'Day? Is it going to be O'Day time? Darren O'Day. Oh, my gosh. Yes, I remember him when I was playing these guys. Darren O'Day, where are you? There you are. Oh, look at that card. That is a lot of nasty stuff on that card. Whew. Oh, boy, this is going to be a long day for us if we don't get some hits against this guy. Darren O'Day comes in. He would go 0-2 with a 3.6 ERA. He, 20 innings pitched, gives up 18 hits, 3 home runs, 4 walks, 27 strikeouts. Darren O'Day, bottom of the 4th. To 53, he's a righty, and that is a swing and a miss. We're going to hear that a lot. And that brings up Charlie Culberson. Charlie. Tough. Oh, 0-0. No, 0-0 special for me. It's not a rare play. It is a wheelhouse, or it's a ballpark check. So Culberson gets a ballpark check. That's a 66, which is going to be in play. So Culberson with an in-play check, 62. Didn't matter. That's going to be a ground ball down to third for the second out. Dansby Swanson, 2-way in the bottom of the 4th. And we're going to defense, really. All right. It is a range to the shortstop. That is Machado. Manny, right here's his card. His range is a D. 1-64 is a base hit. 1-64, it's a base hit. And that is going to be single, 2 stars. But nobody's on, so it doesn't matter. It's just going to be a single by Swanson, as Machado can't get to that one. That brings up Johan Camargo. Could make things a little more interesting here. That is a 5. Ballpark 32. That is a wheelhouse. He's got a chance to make it interesting. 1-46 and is gone. And that is gone! Johan Camargo rips a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 4th and pulls the Braves within 2 against Darren O'Day. Who would have thought that? That brings up the pitcher spot. And, yeah, they're going to pinch hit with Newcomb now. And they're going to bring in Preston Tucker, the left-hander. Preston Tucker, the lefty, coming in here in the bottom of the 4th. Darren O'Day giving up the 2-run home run. That is a 6 tough. 96 didn't matter. That's a fly to right to end it. So we go to the top of the 5th. They have, who's it going to be? Carlisle? Sean Carlisle? Well, maybe. Shane Carlisle? The right-hander? Or we could bring in Luke Jackson. You know, let's bring in Luke Jackson. We're going to bring in Luke Jackson. Right-hander. All right. So Jackson in to face off against Manny Machado. We got us a ball game now. It's 5-3 in the top of the 5th. Hello, Dwayne Martz, YouTube Network. What's going on, my friend? Let's go Braves, he says. Yeah, I agree. Manny Machado is up at the plate, 5-3. Braves trying to make a comeback here. And that isn't in play, but 73 is going to be a fly ball. It's out to center field. That's going to be Ender Enciarte. He will make the catch. Here comes Trumbo. Let's hope he doesn't hit a jumbo off of Jackson. Tough, 83. That's what you want to see. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. 2 outs. And that brings up Danny Valencia. Big 3-run home run in the first. Single in the 4th. He's 2 for 2. In play, 27. Make that 3 for 3 as he gets another single. Danny Valencia, have yourself a day, my friend. Holy crap. Danny Valencia having himself a day. All he needs to do now is steal a base on us. He would not have a very good chance, but he could try. And you know what? He's going to go. He's going to go. He does. Stolen base and a possible error. We're going to roll on the error check on Flowers. So he makes the he gets stolen base, and we have to check our Flowers for an error. He is an E5. So error on a 1 to 26. So 1 to 26. No error. But he steals the base. And Flowers almost delivers it into right field. So, Valencia, have yourself a day, my friend. Have yourself a day. Jonathan Scope, runner in scoring position now. Top of the 5th inning. Here we go. Come on, let's get this out. Jackson with the pitch. In play, 57. That's a ground ball hit to Camargo. Camargo throws it across and gets him by a step. Side retired. Halfway home here in beautiful downtown Atlanta. You can see this stadium I've driven by it many times and I've been in it a few times. You can see it right from this freeway. It's a nice looking park. And they do this really cool thing in like the 7th inning when the relief pitchers come in at nighttime and they turn the lights off and everyone turns their camera phone lights on and they do the tomahawk chop with the lights on the phone. It was so cool. Very cool. Ender Enciarte up. Here we go. Bottom of the 5th. We need 2 to tie. 3 to win. Let's go, boys. 12. A wheelhouse 07. Ender, have yourself an at bat. Woo, nitty. That's gone. 3rd home run for the Braves today. And the second one against Darren O'Day, who only gives up 3 home runs the whole season. But guess what? He's given up 2 against the Braves. There we go. 5-4 is your score. That brings up Ozzy Albies. Let's go back-to-back, Jack, on this jerk. Let's go. 9 to 49. And, oh, he almost got a hit on that. Almost. He's going to ground it back to the pitcher. 1-3 put out. Freddie Freeman. Come on, Freddie. Let's go. Have yourself a day. 1 more run and we're back to tied. Let's go. 3 tough, 29, and that'll be a swing and a miss. And 2-way now for Markakis. Nicholas could use a big hit here. Niner 53 is going to be popped it up. Chris Davis over there popped it up. P3 if you're scoring at home. So the Braves draw 1 closer here in the bottom of the 5th. 1 run and 1 hit. We go to the 6th inning. 5-4. We got yourself a ball game here. Luke Jackson, hometown crowd on their feet against Chris Davis. And that is a patient 0-6. He walked him. That a way to take the thunder out of the sales, boys. Come on. Caleb Joseph. Chris Davis is no threat to steal there. Joseph. 7 in play. 44 is too high. 44 is a grounder back to the pitcher. They're going for 2. They're going for 2. 5 or less, so get them. Nope. But it's going to be a 1-6 put out at second base. And that brings up the pitcher spot. And it's going to probably be a new pinch hitter. Darren O'Day is done. His day is going to be out. Giving up 2 home runs. He was already tired. All right, so who's coming in? And before they have to announce that, the Braves are making a pitching change. So the Braves are going to bring in a pitcher, and let's see, due up is going to be righty at the start of their order. It's the right-handers. So we're going to bring in Shane Carlisle now. We'll bring in Shane Carlisle now. See if we can get 1 inning out of him without him blowing up. That'd be great. So Shane Carlisle's coming in. So Darren O'Day leaves, and it's going to be Rasmus Colby, the ex-Cardinal. Colby Rasmus, the left-hander, coming in. So Carlisle coming in and Rasmus coming in. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Joseph's at first. Rasmus, he might look to do something fancy. Let's see what he does. And that is a tough 12. He swings and misses. Strike out. Strike 3. So his day is pretty much done. And now back to the top of the order. Chris Gentry has been a pain. We would like to get him out with 2 outs. That'd be great. That is an 8. That is a tough 80. And that is good news there. As a fly ball to center field. And that's going to do it. That is going to do it. So the Baltimore Orioles are going to have to dig in deep in their bullpen here. O'Day got rocked. And now we have, who's due up here? It's righty. Yeah, looks like a right-hander. Probably a right-hander. So, it is going to be Wright. Mike Wright. Does he have the right stuff? We're going to find out. Mike Wright. Does he have the right stuff? Is coming in. Mike Wright against Tyler Flowers. 5-4 is your score. We're in the bottom of the 6th. What a game. This has been up and down, back and forth. Let's see. Tyler Flowers, 6 in play. 82, though, is too high. That's a fly ball, and it's going out to Jones in center field. Charlie, come on, Charlie. We need a big hit here, Charlie. Let's get a double. 7 in play, 36, and there, well, it's a single. We'll take a single by Charlie. We'll take a single. And 4 or less, you can get a steal. And, oh, you almost got the lead. Almost got the lead. Swanson, come on, Dansby, let's go. In play 25, and that's going to be another base hit. And runner at first advances 1 base. So back-to-back singles. And that brings up Johan Camargo. Does Mike have the right stuff? Mike Wright. Braun, what's going on? Doug Sessions, what's going on? Good to see everyone coming out here for some 2018 Atlanta Braves baseball payoff pitch. Here we go. The Braves trying to make a comeback and make a game of this one. Down 5-1 or down 5-4 now. Out hitting the Baltimore Orioles 8-7 now. Yoan Camargo could do some damage. Patient 35. And he walks the bases loaded with the pitcher spot due up. Lost the bases loaded with the pitcher spot due up. That means it's going to be pinch hit time is what it's going to be. Carlisle will be done, and it looks like they're going to the bench, and it is going to be Ryan Flaherty, the lefty, the last lefty they have on the bench. They do have a switch hitter, Santana, but they're going to bring in Ryan Flaherty to pinch hit. Lefty-righty matchup. Bases are juiced. They're going to go. They're going to play back. They're going to go for the double play. And here we go. The windup and the pitch. Tough. 30 is a wild pitch. 30 is a wild pitch. 30 and 31 is a wild pitch. That's why I marked my 3 dice so I would remember that. And it comes back to save me a wild pitch. And this game is tied. Runners move up on the wild pitch. My Mike Wright. And now it's 5-5. And Flaherty gets to go again. And that is a 6 in play 75. That's a ground ball to short. Uh-oh. 9-7, 7 or less. It's a double play. And no. It's going to be 6-4, but they cannot get that last important one. It is, hang on a minute. With nobody at first, they would have been playing defense in anyways. So no one's going to advance on the play, and they're going to throw the runner out. 6-3, and everyone will hold. I mean, we could challenge Swanson. What do we think Swanson's run rating is? Anything decent? It's a 6. Probably not. Probably not. That's fine. We'll just hold. We'll just hold it down. So Flaherty cannot do it. And now with 2 outs, Ender Inciarte, who had a home run last time he was up. 1 more base hit. Have yourself a day, Ender. Let's go. In play, 75 is not the number. It's ground ball back to Machado. Machado throws it across the diamond, and that will retire this side. But after 6 innings, we're all tied up. All tied up at 5 apiece. We are going to go back to the bullpen, and it's going to be Winker time. Dan the Man. I think it's Dan the Man Winker. Dan the Man Winker. Here he comes. Dan, you are the man. You have to believe. Let's go. Dan the Man is coming in here in the top of the 7th. We have to believe. We have to believe. Do not roll that number in the middle there. You know what it is. I can't say it out loud. Niner, tough. 0-6 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Manny Machado. Manny being Manny. Let's go. 11 in play. 52 is outside his range. It's a ground ball down to Freeman. Freeman's going to take it to the bag himself. Nice defensive play there by Franny. That brings up Mark Trumbo. That is in play, but a 98 is going to be way out of his range. That's a fly ball to left. And it's a nice 1-2-3 inning by Winker. You have to believe in your men once in a while. You have to believe in them. You have to believe in them. We go stretching. It's stretch time. Oh. Ooh. Did you guys hear that crack? Oh my God. I think I just cracked my skull on that one. Whew. You guys should try to stretch because you might be cracking your skull too. And I don't want you to have to. Whew. So it's Ozzy Albies against. Let's see. What do we have coming up here? That's a good question. We got 2 lefties after the switch hitter. So you know what? Now's the time to bring the lefty in. And Mike wasn't doing that great to begin with. So it is time to switch. It's either going to be Zach Britton or it's going to be Scott. Scott or Britain? Scott or Britain? There's Britain's card. Scott. Let's see where Scott's card is. Tanner Scott. Boy. Tanner Scott looks like he's got a better card than Zach Britton. 15 innings pitch. It's 53 innings pitch. So Tanner Scott obviously pitches a lot more. We'll give him the start over Zach Britton. So it is going to be, oops, he's going to be down here, Tanner Scott is. So Tanner Scott, the lefty, comes in. We're going to have to remember to look on the left-hand side here. Ozzie Albies against Tanner Scott. Stretch time. Here we go. Bottom of 7. 10. Tough. 23. That is going to be ripped in the gap. Gentry can't get to it. Jones can't get to it. It's rolling all the way to the wall. Ozzie's on his horse. He's trucking around first. He's headed to second. He's thinking about 2. But no, he's going to stop at second with his stand-up double to lead things off here for the Braves. The hometown Braves are on their feet. The hometown crowd going crazy here. The attendance today, the announced attendance at SunTrust Park for Friday, June 22nd, 2018. 37,192. 37,192 on their feet as Freddie Freeman comes to the plate. Here we go. Big time Freddie against Scott. Lefty-lefty matchup. Tough 38. He's got a wild pitch, but not up to 38. So a tough 38 is a strikeout. Freddie Freeman is down on strikes. One away. Brings up Nick Markakis. Same thing. Lefty-lefty. Tanner Scott saying, everyone calm down. Get back in your seats. Everyone just calm down. One hit does not get you back in this game, boys. Sit down. 9. Patience 68. And that is 5 on the left. And that brings up Tyler Flowers. So 2 quick outs after the leadoff double. Tyler Flowers could deliver here. Let's be the flower child. Let's go. Tough 30 is a wild pitch, though. We'll take a wild pitch. There you go. Roll that one more time, and Albies can come in and give us the lead. So Tyler Flowers against Tanner Scott. Bottom is 7. 2 outs. 1 on. And first base is open. Who do they have coming up? They could intentionally walk Flowers to bring up Culverson. But don't think they don't have like a lefty matchup they want to go after. So they're going to let Tanner Scott go after Flowers. 4. Patient 46 against the left-hander. 1-96 he walks. So I'm thinking that's probably a walk. So that's a walk. That brings up Charlie Culverson. 2 on, 2 outs, bottom of 7. And all of the Orioles fans starting to chew on their nails a little bit harder now. Nervous time here at the ballpark. 5-5's your score. The windup, the pitch, here it comes. It is a fastball. 11 defense. Oh, we're going to check the defense. Error on the third baseman. That is Danny Valencia. Valencia have your, oh, right here is his card. Error at third base. He is a 5. He is a 5. That means an error on a 1-26. Otherwise, he's going to make a good play and end this inning. 1-26. Yes! 26! He makes the error! He makes the error! He makes the error! Oh my God, I can't believe it. And that is going to be single 1-star advance. So the Braves take the lead on the... Oh, that's not actually an... hang on a second. Let's undo that. It was actually an E5. So we have our first error of the ball game. And the Braves take the lead. And that brings up Charlie Dansby Swanson. Runners at first and second. 6-5. The Braves have come all the way back to take the lead. Dansby Swanson. The windup. The pitch by Scott. 8 tough. 0-1. Well, that's a swing and a miss if I've ever heard of one. But the Braves take the lead going into the top of the 8th inning. And you have the man on the mound. Dan the man, to be more specific. But here's the other problem, child. Danny Valencia. Let's look at his stats. Yes, home run, single. He's 3 for 3. Do you just intentionally walk him? I don't think so. He's only a 303. No, against right-handers, he's a 233 hitter. Against right-handers, Valencia. We got Winker in there now. We've got to believe in your man. Let's go, Winker. Do it. Tough 64, and that is going to get it out. So Farnley, fly ball to right field, and that's going to be caught out there by Markakis. And it's Jonathan Scope is up. Jonathan, here comes the pitch. It's a slider, and that is a in play 0-4, and that's trouble. He was waiting on the off speed, and he pops it, and it's going. It's carrying. It's off the top of the wall, and it bounces back into play. Scope is going to, looks like he's hustling for second. Here comes the throw from Markakis, but it's offline, and Scope is going to be in with a double here. A double. And that brings up Chris Davis. Tough. 27. Swing and a miss. He swings at anything it looks like it's in the zone. That's a strikeout. That brings up Caleb Joseph. 2 outs. Runners second. Can they do what the Braves did and find a way to manufacture that run here in the top of the 8th? In play, but a 68 is not going to do it. That's going to be ground ball and a nice hop right to Albies. Albies doesn't even get his jersey dirty, and he throws him out at first for the out. We go to the bottom of the 8th, and that is going to do it for you. You're out of there. And we have a switch hitter and then the pitcher spot, which will be pinch hit for. And so you're going to bring in somebody who, I think we're going to bring in, Brad Brach. Brad Brach. He's a bad man. Bad Brach is coming in to face off against Johan Camargo here in the bottom of the 8th. It is Brach and Camargo going at it. Mano a mano. 6-5 Braves. 9. Patient 0-6. He walks them on 4 straight pitches, and you do not want to do that with the pitcher spot coming up. Holy cow, what are you thinking? What are you doing? So that is a walk. And with Winker coming up, they could just let Winker but they'll probably bring in somebody like Kurt Suzuki. Yes, he's going to be Suzuki time. It's going to be Kurt Suzuki coming in to pinch hit. Here in the bottom of the 8th, they need that insurance run. Kurt Suzuki. And here we go. Kurt Suzuki and the windup, the pitch, and Suzuki's going to lay down the bunt. And it's a sacrifice hit by Suzuki. S.A. sacrifice hit. Even though he's an F, we still went with him. We still went with him because he's, you can't stop him. It's a sacrifice hit. We'll just give it to the pitcher. It doesn't matter. But that's going to move up Camargo. So Kurt Suzuki gets high fives in the dugout around the horn, coming in and does his job. He moves the runner up. And that brings up Ender Inciarte. Ender, runner at second, one out, bottom of the eighth. Trying to get into one more insurance run. 6-5 is your score. That is a 6 tough 17. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's 2 outs now. For Ozzy. Ozzy's about ready to go crazy train. Let's go. 5 tough 86, and that is not what you want to see. Ground ball right to Machado, and he's going to throw it to first. And that will retire the side. We go to the 9th, and it's all about the closer now. It's all about the closer that we don't actually have. Oh, my God. All right, with our whopping 16 saves, it's going to be Aroldis Vizcaino. Aroldis Vizcaino coming in here in the top of the 9th to try and close this out. Right-hander. And it's going to be a pinch hitter coming in first. And that is going to be Peterson, the lefty. The left-handerson. Peterson, the lefty. Jock Peterson? Really? I didn't know he played on Baltimore. Jock Peterson coming in to pinch hit. Here he goes. Against Vizcaino here in the top of the 9th. 6-5 is your score. The windup and the pitch. Patient, but 95. He's not that patient. It's a fly ball to right field. One away. Ooh, look at his patient results. Went all the way up to 84 and 86. So against all the way up to 86, and he rolls a 94. That's good. That's really good. That's really good. Whew. We got lucky there. Better to be lucky than good. All right, Chris Gentry. Aroldis Vizcaino. Game 74 of the season. Almost halfway through this season. And that is a 4. Ballpark 50, though. Against a right-hander is going to be in play. So it's just going to be an in-play check. Chris Gentry, 40 or less, will give him a base hit. That is going to be a single by Gentry. He does have quite a bit of stealing. Do you try to steal? Do you try to steal on Flowers? Do you try to steal on Flowers? They're gonna go. They're gonna steal. The result is, what is this nonsense? Yeah, they've tried to put some text in here. Something to previous results. 1 to 3 equals out. Runner. Fielder's choice for injured. All right, well, we're just going to ignore that, and we'll just shuffle up the deck. I don't know what that card was all about. It looks like they were trying to do some fancy bullshit thing and couldn't actually format it correctly on the card. So we'll have to just assume that we will try again. All right. So shuffle that up. He is a very good stealer. And he's going to be saved. So he steals. No problem. Steals second. Gets into scoring position now. For Adam Jones with 1 out here in the top of the 9th. We had a little bit of a risk, but they had to try it. Vizcaino and Adam Jones. The windup and the pitch. Tough 19. Swing and a miss. That was a slider. And just like that, there's 2 outs now for Manny Machado. Manny being Manny here. Can he deliver once again for the O's? Top of the 9, 6-5 Braves. 2 outs. Vizcaíno on the mound. The Flowers gives him the sign. Here comes the pitch. It's a slider. 2 is a defensive check to end the game. Error on Freddie Freeman. We're going to check for an error. Here's Freddie Freeman. His error is a 5. Error is a 1 to 26. So just like they had a chance, 1 to 26, if we roll 1 to 26, Freddie Freeman makes an error. No, 63. Freddie's going to take it to the bag. Freddie doesn't make the error, and the Braves win this one. And they improve their record to 50 and 24. Dan Winker with the win. Tanner Scott with the loss, the save. Aroldis Vizcaíno, his 15th save of the season. Danny Valencia for Baltimore was your MVP of this one. The O's dropped to 31 and 43 on the season. Woo! Well. We're just going to autoplay the rest of these games and see where we stand. So the Braves, 10 games up on Washington. 15.5 up on New York. 24 up on Philadelphia. And 27 up on Miami. Woo! We're killing it. 10 games up with almost halfway through the season. A couple games to go. So we have schedule-wise. Schedule-wise, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in a row and 7 of the last 8. Wow. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of the last 11 are all W's. And we got a 10-game lead. So we got 2 more against Baltimore. And then the Cincinnati Reds coming to town. And then we head to St. Louis to end out June. And then we go to New York. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, so that's the schedule coming up. Game 74. Game 74 goes in favor of the Braves. Let's look at our box score. For those of you scoring at home, keeping track, data analysis. If you're a data analysiser, there you go. We batted 264. Baltimore batted 226. The big blow was the big home run by Tyler Flowers in the second inning, and then the 2-run jack by Camargo. His 13th off of Darren O'Day. Who would have thunk that? 2 off of Darren O'Day. Ender Inciarte with 1. We had 3 home runs on the day to power the Braves off to the win, the big W. There you go. Play of the day was Billy Hamilton. Game of the day was the Reds and the Cubs. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all next time. Until then, my friends, take care of yourselves. And we'll see you all down the line. Bye for now.